I completely forgot I could do things like that. This entire time I never really interacted with Lou here. Yeah, welcome back to what should be the finale of Death Stranding. Just gonna get drinks because we have to travel across the continent. And with that, we'll head out. Let's see what happens between here and the end. Oh yeah, another flashback. I'm sure there's more info about this kind of stuff.
Special. One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that, or...
A sacrifice.
Oh yeah, I wonder who you are.
a foundation. A bridge.
And boy, I wonder who the guy on the left is. Who built this? Aaron Hill. England Aaron Hill likes. I hope he has materials in here. 1000 likes. I think that's the cap. Fabricate. I would need... What do I even have on me to begin with? Absolutely nothing, not even my boots. Okay. Who are you? Old brain skeleton. Level 3. What else? Power gloves. How many of these are thermal pads if I'm just going across the continent? What else? AR, just in case. And get this. So where am I starting from anyway? From here. A bit further up than I expected. Oh yeah, I need to manage to get across through there.
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Understood. Ignore the spikes. Right, sand and eye list. I think this is linked to nothing, right? Ow, 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 ow. Indeed it is. That's the closest one all the way up there. Okay, I'll just make my way across then until I see the first zip line back is connected. Yeah, the rock's got in it. Oh yeah, I forgot to build grenades too. Just backups. Vehicle's just left out. Nope. Oh good. I just made my way all the way back down. Can't tell if that's connected or not. I don't think there is, isn't it? Oh, actually it could be. Oh, apologize for the music being cut off. So that would connect us to this guy. Then if I go down here, can I move across still? Oh, really? Combat interrupt music? Must be yes. Oh, that's... Yeah, that should connect. Yep. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me. Now you're just gonna run like a bunch of morons? I believe this is my zip line. No, it's not actually. This one is though. I'm pretty sure this is all it takes for me to travel across the sea or continent. The zip lines are just that powerful. Or potent. Back.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding.
Gotcha, okay.
After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
Something that just made me think. Didn't Deadman say something about BBs and how long they last? Because that flashback we had, Die Hardman was not wearing his mask, and Sam said he's been wearing a mask for as long as he's known him. I'm pretty sure, based on the fact that Sam is the president's daughter, or son, I mean, what the hell am I saying? And I'll get rid of the mouse on the end way. Can I get connection from up here? I was too busy thinking about what I'm trying to say. Sam's president's son, and since that was clearly the president in the mask, it makes me wonder if Sam knew Die Hardman since he was like a kid. So there's got to be an email somewhere about this lifetime of a BB. Long back. Mail. Anything about BB? BTs. Knife sucks, yeah. No, nothing about BBs? Nothing from Deadman? I don't think so. These are just from sellers, essentially. Data. Interviews. Bridge babies. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs, if that's what you want. They called me Deadman on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's always also the reason why I work on BB maintenance and research. To learn about those who are no longer with us. I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research in the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wants to build our own BBs, sorry, I know I'm reading terribly, my eyes are fucked. Most of the work has already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instructions manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work, not how they can detect BTs, or how they can connect this world to the other side. We have much to learn about the little friends. But one thing is certain, their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Okay. That had nothing to do with how long they last. Human sacrifices under London Bridge. Something about the history of it, got it. BTs, anything on BTs? Doesn't seem like it. Unless Diehadman had something to say on them. No. I mean, I assume BBs only last like a few years or something like that. Because it's what Edmund said about them, they could be unstable after some time of use in the field. And Sam is in his 30s. So I'm just assuming that those flashbacks and the BBs. I want the right glasses, thank you. Oh, not wearing my fucking shit. It's got only like 54. Ooh. I keep saying that's the thing that happens. Along with my mouse, some reason just appearing out of fucking nowhere. Right, this should be connected. Yeah, I think it is. And that's mountain will look down there. Seriously, it's not? Oh my god. If only I could move them. Get my hands. Oh my god, carefully. Come down here. Interesting skill set. I'm dead. Yep. Because the game didn't want me to slide. I hate it when physics are like that in games. It's like, you could clearly slide down this, but then it's just like, nah, you're just gonna slide down it, but it's gonna be acting like you're just falling from a great height. Apparently a few people died, huh? Nothing I'm looking at. Just walks. 2 connections better than most other trips. Back up here, honey. And then I'd fall off immediately. Wow. I wanted to turn around, I didn't expect me to be on the very fucking edge. That is ridiculous. This is the most I've done in one episode. And it's happened in 2 minutes. Oh, whatever. Yep, whatever. It's just gonna be BB again. Either showing his ass or something else. No. There we go. And then dead again. Mountain is a bitch. I can't blame myself when it's clearly just the fact that this game, and most others, when it comes to mountains and hills and shit, considers that too great of a thing to slide down. Even though in reality you would be able to slide down it. See, like that. And I had some airtime and somehow I'm still fine. Closer, quicker for me to get to that one, which I had to climb up a bit. Probably. Okay, you're claiming that I need to change my difficulty. I do not. Is there even more? I don't think there is. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I can see the Northern Lights. Which shows that we're not in America. Not mainland America anyway, at least. We could be in Canada or Alaska. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure those places can get the Northern Lights. Those are the only things like Iceland that can, because the lack of light pollution around there. I mean, that's probably the reason. Or a possibility. I'm surprised the game honestly didn't do a thing where like, well, now you're going to travel all the way back east, but we don't want you all to utilize the zip lines that you made, so we'll have the ones that's in BT and mule/terrorist territories or areas be destroyed. And that would have been a nice touch. Make it, I won't say a bit more challenging, but put some challenge back into the end game. Because at this point you're probably getting cozy with the equipment that you're getting given to you. especially resources. Like this game, I've put in like maybe 5 to 6 hours in my own time at most, and this is the infrastructure I have. How there's the connections I've built. It's ridiculous how comfortable this is. This does not feel morning, doesn't it? It feels like a winter 4 p.m. situation, isn't it? Cozy nostalgic feels for me coming back from school, in my primary school, after doing a nativity. Good old times. That's why they said though, more chiral spikes are kind of appearing, so it could have had half the world fucking covered in BTs. It could have done that even. And also got rid of more zip lines in the process. And equipment. I say equipment, you know what I mean, just vehicles and zip lines, because... yeah, I should just say transport more than equipment. So yeah, I must be tired. Gripping onto that cap link. I see a stunt ramp on the hill over there, or cliff. Is that another stunt ramp, or is that zip line? Oh no, that's a launcher. Some people just like to go up in high places and see how far they can shoot their loads, I guess. Going that way. Enemy scanner ping invaded. It's because I'm on a zip line. Even though I shoot the most obvious target to exist right now. Not above enemy territory.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found.
Oh.
It's about the BP experiments, their true purpose.
Okay.
According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of not cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear, and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin.
You should
I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Keeping yourself grounded. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I mean, that makes sense since the last place I had to link up to, because I pretty much had up further than what Amelie did. So, yeah, that makes sense. Like, to get each knot up and running, they used BBs, and for me to get the chiral network up and running, because the BBs wasn't good enough for that, Lochner and Millennium made the Cupid. Kipu. Oh well. That's not the best, that's one of the worst things I've ever done. I like this atmosphere though. Okay, BB, I need you to stay quiet. Lulu. This must be more boring to do on a mouse and keyboard. What are you gonna do? Just shake your mouse very gently. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, that's enough. Any vehicles about? No giggles from you, Lou? Maybe I should not run this way, head to that base thing. I can't remember what it's called. Yes, wish for sun in this weather. Oh, this place looks spooky. Almost reminds me of medieval based movies in like the 70s that was shot in UK forests. Overly misty and all that kind of stuff. Garage, my truck. Yep, thank you. Nice and warm. We can relax for a bit. Just put the pedal to the metal. Pedals to the metal, I mean. I wonder what you guys have for this game thus far. There's still yet like 4 more hours of endgame cutscenes to go through. This is a good game. I'm wondering what your theories are about this as well. But yeah, like my theory about the BBs and how those flashbacks and BBs, I feel like they're justified because I swear I remember hearing Deadman talk about how BBs don't have a long lifespan. Yeah, some roads got destroyed, clearly. I think so. I like the fact that Lowro started singing and then they just stopped. Yeah, these roads must be destroyed. There's no way I didn't build that one. I know I did. I guess the storm wiped them out. It's either the storm or it's just because it's raining a lot and these roads do have like a health bar essentially. Oh, it's raining heavy. It's a good thing I'm in a truck. I think this game ends up on a finale on the 30th episode. 15 weeks to be exact of playing this game. It'd be a technicality of 16 if I stopped playing it on a... if I started doing it on a Sunday instead of a Saturday, but that wouldn't make sense because then it's not perfectly lined up. So yeah, 15. Try and get me. I have no loot for you to get. I'm not to be seen. Storm clouds or... I think it is, isn't it? Definitely not on the screen. As in like the raindrop. Yeah, there is definitely a storm cloud. I'm gonna be thrust into another war event. Yep, I hear you.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot.
Yep.
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation.
Gotcha.
It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, you should, although if you can't find anything, then that theory kind of falls out of whack, doesn't it? I mean, would he be willing to end the world just because of the whole BB situation? I don't think he would, personally anyway. Another one. That's shortly...
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director.
Sure.
So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right?
True.
Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one.
Interesting.
The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger?
Yeah,
And
that makes
what if
sense.
that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here.
Hello.
There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach? One that exists on a higher plane that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is
Possibly.
why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
That is it. Although, for me, it raises the question of if what is very is about Clifford and Amelie having a history, what history? Because it wouldn't make much sense to me, personally. I guess we might end up finding out sooner than later. Why do you leave the car, huh? You knew you'd get swallowed up by it. There for the whale.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free. Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Well, if that wasn't a powerful speech by Mads, got a point though. Be terrifying to be a father, even a mother as well. That is you're there for them. You'll sacrifice anything for their own benefit. And also be free to be yourself. I don't want to have to shoot you again. Especially after that little speech you had to your child. Which I don't think is this BB. He's got his, thingy's mask. And a cigarette. A little ciggy. No. Not smoking. I'm shocked. Living chapter episode 11. So I guess this is where we understand him more. Oops. Right. Oh.
Is this target blue?
Possibly. Hit the mouse. Getting in the way of things. I'm just trying to run around. There goes that tower. I need all this. So where are we now? Vietnam? Get all down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want your fucking war. If anyone knows where that came from. You're a person that understands decent movies at the least. Or movies worthwhile watching. Right, the cell line picked her out from you. Anything else? Anti-BT handgun, blood bag. I think I wasn't there when I was picking this up. Oh, yeah, let me just get through the house. Well, see you, chopper. Ah, more of you. How much do I have of you? 24. How scan the way? Get out of the way, should I say, not get in the way. Getting in the way, if anything. How much is that in total now? 30. No, turn you off. Yeah, that works. Turn off one else works. There's the ciggy. Just need to grab this real quick. And this. A lot of them. As we all. I'm gonna take this guy out silently. That's not. Okay, I thought that was you, Clifford. Nope. Yep. That one down. Hello, whale. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, that's you, is it? No, that one isn't you. This one's you. I need health. There we go. That's one maggot. How much did that take from the crypto wires? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. There's more right here.
We need reinforcements.
Ah, yes. Automatic grenades. They're down here, but I want to go up. Grab that just in case. Yeah.
Go.
Was that a roll up here? Yeah. I was in an armor place. Another one down there. This is the first time we can actually see the map. That's interesting. That's where it is. Seems like it. Picking up beyond you, man. Come on, what's up with you? Try harder, soldier. Where is he? Here.
I need my BB. Please. Over here.
I would love to, but Sam seems to have a strong bond with him. I don't like this gun. Give me an actual right weapon. No, not that. Oh. Eat. There we go, that's one like it. Maybe. Just grabbing some of these. I think that makes up for the blood I lost. I think I'm gonna be on the whale here.
I need my meat.
I know you do, man. I know you do. So you're up here now, huh? Grab this just in case.
We need reinforcements.
What do I have now? 48. Pretty much keeping up a positive.
Light him up.
Not good. Reload a second. Just gonna eat in the middle of the gunfight, that's fine by me. I think you're dead now, you? Oh no, I thought that was you, Clifford. Just need to stock on a bit more things.
Need reinforcements. Move.
And this over here. Yeah, I think this episode is going to be a 2-hour fella. 2-hour fella here. I need more ammo. I should be all locked up. Yep.
My dear baby.
Ah, thank you. I'm more than ready to fight. I now have 56.
Where's my baby?
It's on me, I think. Oh, you sound horrifying. Ow. Can't really see where you are. Can't see. No, that's not good. War? That's the wrong one. Oh wait. Getting tight right now. Did these restock? Are you done for? Think you are.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby. Are you clear of hunger?
I mean, that's the first time he said anything to him.
Who are you?
Are you the father?
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
That explains a lot. Yeah, they took a lot of hits. Taken I guess Lake Dawn? Oh, the lights are flickering still. Oh, so just because the storm is quieting down. He seems to be in severe state.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell.
Again, yes.
And emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Yeah, you were saying that since the first time.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past. No record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edgenode City. Everyone but her. Everyone would
Coincidence.
say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Emily was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Emily could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the Death Stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Interesting.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie.
Convenient.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lachna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach.
Explains why it took a while to kill him.
Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void-outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was.
Oh. Yeah.
It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Lot to swallow. Let's just continue onward and think about it on the way. Boy, like 2.5 hours at this rate.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
That's it. Any more flashbacks? I assume there is. Oh, good dad.
You know what day it is today, baby?
My birthday.
Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise. And then, we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
I'd want Mad Max as my favourite. Who won't?
Sam, check the terminal for available order.
Sure thing. I really can't find anything. That's B to the S. Do I just take a bike? Do I take a truck? Let's take a truck. No. I made a mistake.
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to submerge it, even partially.
Okay, I'll keep me with the truck then. Offload. Yeah, I guess head out.
Order assigned.
Oh, yeah. So I can craft. Not right now, anyway. Shield locker. I've done 8. Is there anything I can claim? That was an automatic. Oops. Being a bit chaotic right now. Why would you put a fucking handgun on the fucking side? For an actual fucking AR, an actual torpedo weapon. Right, so now I just gotta drive to... How far? And do that. 4 kilometers.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the Capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, Cairo printers are currently
Just as I thought.
unusable due to
Right, that
network
explains why.
instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
Tonight. One of my favorites. I like how put a thing right there. Really? Come on, game. I can do with that. What am I going to do with this area then? Because... oh, very orange. Oh, Jesus. What is this, blood bone? Yeah, there's a lot of nothing. Oh, you guys. Do I risk being in the car? Because I don't know if there's going to be actual PTs or not. Actually, that's still sharp and damaged. Jesus Christ, look at them all. That's not good. Okay, there. In or out? How much further now? Up. Almost halfway. That's pretty quick. Oh god. They're... okay, never mind. I gotta leave. Can I get up? Must be yes. How did that not hit me? We maxed it down, that's pretty good. Get up. When's our BB? Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. I wouldn't want you to kiss me actually, that's just gross.
Over here.
God damn it. That's right, this building hasn't gone down yet. Oh well. That's an interesting little thing he did. There you are. There we go. Can you run my truck? Likes 1 BB. He was impressed by me defeating it. Oh, 10,000. I'm very wealthy. Where's my truck? Where did that go? Double rainbow? I don't know, I'm just going to continue on for, I guess. I guess it's big, so they're not little. So it's worth it. Have a look in here, see what people's left in shared locker. Indeed. So, yeah, speaking of. I don't think that's in line though. I think it's in the way. That is poorly designed. That damn game. I don't even think there's anything that can connect to. Yeah, it's orange. Now there's BTs around, it must be an orange sky. Good. Where are you? You're big. You're really big. It's close. I didn't expect a big one to be there. Barely killed in time. And there's one mag in this left. I'm sure there's BT coming because the activity that just happened. Any at all? Hello? No. Are people still outside despite all this? What's going on? I guess we'll find out in a minute. Let's have a look what's around us. Maybe there's a post box with more in it. Can't really do anything against them because I don't have a gun that won't kill them. I'll say can't tell if they're Homo demons. I think they are, aren't they? Yeah. That's not good. Don't tell your bullets. Ow. Ow. Why Homo demons took their place? Does that mean the all the mule places I walked by were Homo demons? Or am I mistaken? Because when they did scan, they apparently couldn't find anything. Like I would have been highlighted otherwise. They're all slow. You're the closest one and you're not even showing me. They're not a post box anyway. Man, come on. That's the only place I could look up to at any point. Alright, thanks for the cap. The remaining kilometer. Oh, that's a cool rock. Look at it. Dominating. We could see it. Finally. Ow. I don't hit rocks, we'll be fine. Oh yeah, got this here is also BT. Oh, where's the boss? BB's gonna go into shock. Oh, and there's 3 of them. Oh boy. I think I might just run. Yeah, 3 of them against me and I don't have enough supplies. Yeah, that sounds right. God, look at me, my parkour skills. Come on, mate. Hello. Get up. Get up. Okay, that's not good. Oh boy. Yeesh. BT's gonna Lou is gonna go into shock. I keep calling it Lou BB. Just shut up. Have it. That's close. Yeah, that's not fair. You're coming out of areas I shouldn't. Ah, boy. I'm calling it. You're not getting me? No. Well, that's over with. How am I doing? Drinks. Yeah, definitely could have done with that. Like, how am I doing? I don't know, I've got this gun, this gun. I've got 13 shots left in there and I've got like 10 grenades. That's handguns. Okay, there's more going on. I like the sound of that. Yeah, what indeed? What's happening? More rumbles. More rumblies. That freaked me out for a second, god damn it. The extra horizon. Don't wanna get submerged. Okay, that's wicked. That's fine. Oh, you heard? There's more coming. Oh boy. Do I run or do I fight? That's only 2. There's one huge ass whale. Is that the whales that was chasing me when I was trying to cross that Tower Ocean? They look like it. And that's just terrifying. Where are you coming from? That's a lot of health. Can people drop me stuff? That'll be neat. Grenade launcher, yes, there is. It's not good. I mean, the shots worked for me. Oh boy. I don't like where you're aiming that. You got lasers? Come on man, I just got my blood. I need that blood bag as well. Come on. Are you all the way up there? Oh, frozen crab. Oh boy. That was so goddamn close. If I didn't climb on that rock, I would have got hit. And I might have died. Anything else around? Not really. Oops. You're gonna come down on me, aren't you? I heard someone saying hello. I don't know if that was where the blood bag came from, or... Oh no. Yeah, bone. Oops. Really, that's all you could do? That's more like it. That's more like it. Oop. I don't know if I could still do damage to you. Being like that. Come on, get up.
Hey, I could use some help.
Good. Nice. Nice throw. Grenade. Oh, that'll work. Right? Find PT. Find it. Oh, it's over there. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh boy. That's all the rockets done with. Rocket did work though, it did work. Jesus Christ, such menacing power. Oh, purple. Wonder why it's purple. Okay, fine, you, me, wherever. Does it mean it's just getting weaker, or does it mean that it's getting stronger? I don't know. Yeesh. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. I can't shoot his head. Oh, no. But I'm somehow circumvented that from happening. Look at those god shots. Quadruple rocket launcher? Yes, please. Send this in style. In the mouth. Oh, come on. Wasn't in the mouth. Ooh. Wasn't challenging, it was just scary to deal with.
Yes, you did it, Sam! Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch! I thought it was all over.
Hey, now where's all the carnival? Where's my carnival reward? That's good. Over there. Go to the tower thing. Just to see where they all went. I need a drink. That's the wrong one. There they are, yeah. I currently have in my possession 1200. Each one seems like they're 100 at least. Each one's 1300 for now. Lovely. We just gotta go through cutscenes at this point. I didn't expect me to be 2 hours in and still actually playing it. At this point I expected it to be like halfway through cutscenes. At least. That's off limits. Always has been. This nice old building right next to this shady apartment complex. Enjoying the sprint, huh? He didn't give me likes for defeating that big ass whale. Entrance for bridges only. Okay, now I can just put the control down, I'm pretty sure.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Yeah, but it seems like things aren't over yet. They'll continue getting worse before they get better. I didn't know I had a star rating with you. He is waiting for you on the beach. Oh, condition +1.
Sam!
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach.
What's that all like then?
Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Just like that.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary.
Oh, please tell.
Beaches were likened to a multiverse. Hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary, but Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole, a whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
You're used to that. But you're not willing to let Lou go. So terrified. Oh no.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?
You do look awful. Your lips are blending in with your skin colour. Let alone the bags on your eyes.
I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
'Cause it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
As you are now.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right?
Take care of him.
Take care of Lou.
Yep.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Batman just falls on the floor. It's anticlimactic.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her. There.
A cool umbrella. Hello again.
There you are.
Put them on, baby Sam.
You wanna go home?
Yes, I do. Of course I would. My little baby.
It's okay. I know the way.
Stranding. Oh. Not to retime my coding then, but yeah. Missed nothing. So, we're about just past 2 hour mark. Giving up for myself because it's fucking 20 to 11 at night. But I need this done. Well, fuck. That's a view. I don't even think I need to bother with a fucking
Anybody out there?
screenshot.
Amelie!
How much this is glitching on me recently.
Anybody out there?
Come on, normally. Over the whale.
Amelie! Anybody out there?
Come on, I know you somewhere. Oh no. Pete, really? Okay, never mind.
London Bridge is falling down. Falling down. Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
Oh, now you're dressed in black.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Bridget.
Sam. I knew you'd come back. Sam, listen to me.
Goddamn deja vu.
I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
I still can.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
He doesn't
Where
exist.
she's always been. Nowhere.
Exactly.
My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
I shall have my ears and mind as open as a nighttime walker. A night walker, I mean.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget? Those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more.
So that's how it works, huh?
Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
A sense, no, but
So,
yes.
The world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that.
One beautiful look.
Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices.
This makes me think of the line from Iron Giant. Screw our country, I want to live.
You kept it all this time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate.
Oh, I'm gonna pull the rope.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Let's shoot. Oh, that's not working, is it? Right, I got that. Right, drop kicker. No, okay. Oh, hug.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember.
And yet he didn't.
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Probably little sand bridges. Yeah, now you do.
You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time.
Mm-hmm.
Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point.
The one-dimensional.
Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam.
I wish we could see those nightmares though. Like that, I think that would be a cool thing in the game. Every time you rest.
A gun won't help you here.
2-second vision.
But it still has a role to play.
And why throw it away?
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach.
You son of a beach.
Stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened.
These dumb emotions.
I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
Looks like it too.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive.
Those rules of nature.
The extinction isn't just an ending.
It's to begin.
It's an opportunity.
Or an opportunity, you can see it either way. But I'm concerned with what's happening behind us.
And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
You didn't even get to say goodbye. How rude. Oh, look at that, I've got no saturation in my skin or hair. But even the suit, the only thing there is red. What's that with the doll? Oh, the picture, right. You, your mother, and your wife.
A gun won't help you here, but it still has a role to play.
I'll shoot myself. This place does not look fun. Just like how my ass, it's not in a comfortable position.
Amelie.
Over here! Amelie.
Norman Reeves. So I guess this is the craze. Sadu. I guess that's a shield. And this is greenery here. Might be right. Quale, I think. I don't know, butchered names, some terrible names. I'm pretty sure that's Amelie. Anything at all? Special appearance. Del Toro. I wonder how many things he's actually appeared in, Del Toro. Special appearance, Nicholas Winding Refn. I wonder who that is. Okay, well that did nothing, did it? What if I run into the water? Because I can't select anything, I can't really do anything other than run, jump and slide. And also this. Lindsay Wagner. Those ice caps. Look like it. Just gonna lay here. We'll sit here, I mean.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction.
of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Alright then, that's enough. I'll try it again. Oh god, that's stumbled. Hideo Kojima, funny seeing your name after all those villains. Right to Hideo. Really? Nothing to that. Oh, if I just run away to the side again, I should have nothing. It's now 11 o'clock at night. Yikes. I've been recording this since like fucking 8:30. Can I use the gun yet? Or can I not because there's still credits going on? Nope. I need not. Nope. Interesting little hops. And then the only other way is this way. Because I cannot use my gun. And zoom back down, okay, more things to be said. Yum.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came around, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds.
Great.
Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul.
What was this, Harry Potter?
A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Okay. Interesting. So the name is a French name. Built Predator. Let's go back this way because I didn't get to travel there. It's as far as I could go. I hope it's not. I still can't use my gun. Have you seen my gun? It's not fucking... It's right there on my head. I want to use it. I want to try and use it. As she said, it still has a fucking purpose, and yeah, I'm just running around because there's nothing better to do. Can I touch the green at least? Over here? Because obviously there's that green I can touch. I don't think I can. I'll just sit here and wait. Can I even sit here? No, I'm not allowed to hold the button down. Use your gun, please. It's not your gun, but the gun.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
I like what she said. Oh no, use my gun. No. No. Please. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Alright. Billy jump alley. I can exploit the system. Damn poor British. Use your fucking gun. See where it leads. Or is there more to be said from the remnants of Amelie? Oh. Apparently. Please use your gun. No, goddammit. Let me do something, other than just run around.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
So what, I came into here dead? Do I have to leave here dead? Use the gun.
You want to go home? Let's go home.
Yes, I would. I'd like to go into bed.
Set you free from death once and for all. It's okay.
And that's how I became a repatriate then. Because you did that little trick, and then I was good. I guess from your own fruition, only you could like
But in doing
choose
so,
your
I
god.
upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too.
Really?
I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Can I leave, please?
God damn it! I'ma leave!
Alright.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Lindsay Wagner's Amelie.
Come on.
So Margaret was Mama and Lochner. I like the song though. Ah. Oh, is that the end of it then? When I go to bed? It's almost 3 hours. I don't know what else to do. Like, running does nothing. And since now we got credit scroll, I'm assuming in like 2 minutes it's gonna be done. Especially since there's a song playing. I'll keep coming. Conan O'Brien was in this. Edgar Wright as well. Jeff Keighley. I don't think Junji Ito, yeah, I recognised him. The rest I didn't recognise. Other than the obvious faces that we knew of, Junji Ito was the first person I recognised. Never found. Why does this not feel 100% yet? Like, you know... Who cares about BBs and how long they last? Damn, please just shoot yourself. Shoot me instead. Tricked me then, I thought that was the end of the credits, but it seems like there is, again, pretty much there. Now what? I'll wait for the credits to end. Absolutely nothing, just quietness. And he's finally holding the gun.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
That's what I've been thinking for the last 15 minutes. Director's cut. Reconnect with the living. Ah, you bastard. So what is the other user could do?
I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
But how do I escape? How? How do I leave this purgatory?
Hey!
I'm in Bridges playing. Oh. The 5. Maybe going there will do something. Ah, yes. There's... yeah, normal adult handprint size. They look like it. Let's go on a walk. Me and my BT. I can't really walk in the store. I hear you. Technically, isn't there 5 of them waiting for me? What the hell is that? There you are.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
I was right, there's still more to be done. I'll be recording this by the time it's tomorrow. Yeah, speaking of, I gotta change the date on my watch.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Deadman. My eyes, they're messing up for me. Because I don't play this late. There's a reason why I don't. Day is never the best time to record for me. Unless it's the morn. Come here, me. Okay, me out of here. Thank you, Sam. Admiring Amelie. Yeesh. Okay. As we in difficult terrain and vehicle, yeah. So what's gonna happen next? I'm out, finally. I hope I could go to sleep by the time it's 11:45.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the Cairo network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation.
Not the Kipu.
A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Only 8 cities as
and
well.
though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. Now, the old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future.
Feels like a keeper.
The Death Stranding is a part of that.
There's our boy Hartman, who's in the middle of
an
death.
enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized.
Yeah, I'm out.
America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
Seriously, a month?
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all.
Ah, I see.
The president
And then
must
it's
have
all
known
over
all
Kipu.
of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's
Intrigued.
name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry.
How did
I
he
don't
leave?
trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam,
What do you want, John?
I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out?
But I don't have a bedtime already.
I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he?
He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God!
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Talk about torn. I mean, not me with my opinion on the character, but just him. He's torn as hell.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you. Lou?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
And totally not open the pod just to see what happens.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
Hug. No.
Thanks for everything.
Oh, you're wearing a suit just like me.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you.
What is it?
I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Well, fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
I don't know.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Thanks for taking the words out of my mouth.
Everything I touch, I lose.
And that's life. Oh, you sound like a teenager.
Sam!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Needly blue. My god, I'm right. Won't be until fucking October, spook month, I'll be done. Bye. Alright then.
Lou. I'm sorry, Lou.
No, I'm not gonna go all the way here. All the way. TV stream. Ludwig Rossel, followed by Jenny Plant. I thought this last episode would be 2 hours long, now fucking 4. I mean, at the moment it's like 3. I'll definitely cut what travel I can. Honestly, most of this is pretty important things, if not interesting things to look at. Like boss fights. 900 meters already. At least you're quick on your feet. No, no. Can't play Smacker. Alright. Yeah, like, my thoughts of this game, like, it's just a chill game with an interesting plot. There's not much to say, like, very interesting connections when it comes to things, like, using extinction events as, like, the key plot factor, and I don't think I've seen anything else utilize that. Other than possible Armageddon-related movies like 2012 and The Day Before Tomorrow. But they're like modern-day extinction events, not fucking... what this was going off from. Like the whole dinosaur destruction thing. And others. I mean, those raise question though, how do we go extinct? It's not us fucking up the planet's balance, I reckon, because the balance is already on a brink of collapse even before. Like a polar split is overdue. And sure, we are causing imbalance, and it might cause other animals to get killed along the way because of our greed, our stupidity. Missing out the human factor, which has been a thing that disappeared since the fucking Industrial Revolution. Seriously, look at anything around you. 99% of it is not considering how it affects you, a person. Like even a fucking pen. Not because it uses ink, but more so the fact that 99.9% of people uses a plastic pen. Unless you use a pencil, which then that's a different thing. But the plastic itself causes estrogen to develop in the body, so for women it could heighten the risk of breast cancer, for guys infertility, and it's something that passes by on each generation. Again, not considering the human factor, but when you consider the human factor about these elements, these materials, along with other things as well, like the mental health when it comes to something like a smartphone, it's not optimal for human condition. Alright, what happens now? Ooh. God, I hate feeling when your nose is bloody but it's not.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, though?
Maybe take him out.
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Well, thanks for everything.
One last flashback.
One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
Not helping. Just a look they gave each other.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir.
feel so sorry for him.
I believe this belongs to you, sir. I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Be so fucking strong, not crying, tearing up or anything like that.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
Double tapped as well. Whoa.
BB. BB. BB, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Steady.
So, at least I get contacts to her all, although that's only half, eh? He gets shot and John puts a gun to him. We know he doesn't make it. Makes it all the more tragic. But he did say though that BB would be a sacrifice, so if he didn't make it out with BB...
Cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
I'll get him off. Very up, son. Oh no, never mind. Just like BB die.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Then again, some more. Get the other half. Oh, hang on. Oh, what a sight. See my dead mother. Seeing poor old dead ma. Lisa. That's it. Can I leave? Yes, I can. Okay. Can I knock it that way? Do I have to go up? Yeah. Those right there, huh? But this guy's right there. Don't know what I'm doing exactly. There's guards over there from the looks of it. I don't think I could go further. No. How about over here then? People outside as well. Not just some doctor or something? Oh, what's over here then? Another nurse, doctor. I am not sure what I'm doing. Yeah, I think that would be a nurse. Oh, that's why it's... So that's why you can get out. Despite how simple it looked.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down! Back off. Back off! Get up! Don't do it!
He's got a BP. Hey, look, now all confused. You're sure Amanda is holding possibly the future's safety.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop! Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
Oh, look at me, I'm so tough, I'm wearing fucking 4 inches of armor. Oh, now I'm in here.
In here! Should have had up in the stable. Get it cool.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You stole him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love hold you till the morning.
was gonna be a father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my god.
No. I was about to say, it's like, that's not how it looked.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
You know you're not there. You can't do
Let
anything.
it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You know he won't. It's his son.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at.
Killing, yeah.
But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Those Sam's past memories, never the BBs. Or Lou's. Lou is their own being.
Not BB2.
No, 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 no!
And the other president, you didn't foresee something like that happening when you shot him 3 times? Technically his finger was on the trigger, but you're the one that pulled it. At least his legacy lives on. With me, Sam. The most tragic thing I could imagine happening though, like having a family which just burns up, smoke. That's why every doll had a cross on them.
You want to go home?
Oh, Cliff.
Let's go home. It's okay.
Anyone's had it worse than this story. It's definitely Clifford.
I know the way.
Mads. I don't think there's any fucking debate on that. Deceptively or naively took his wife and his son into a program that he was hoping was going to help everyone and all this shit, just to find out it's being used and manipulated against him. Well, not manipulated against him, but they never cared about his family at all. Just cared about the bigger thing. Just to then have his only person he could rely on. Do what he can to help, but wasn't enough. And him walking away like that at the end just... just sad, like, it almost felt like that kind of like... there's nothing else for me to do kind of feeling, you know? That's where I felt looking at that, personally. You may saw it differently, or optimistically. And I'm still working somehow. Hello, bitch.
Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
Yeah, so why put me back in?
The court. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
You killed my father and my brother, and raised me as your own for my 30 plus years. God, I have no respect. Ah, there's piss everywhere.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up.
What's that?
Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up!
Small ones. Small ones. Actually, they're just small. He has tiny lungs.
Wake up.
Even him, oh my god, I feel sorry for. Like, he had a son or a child come in, but then his wife got caught in a void out and died with the child. And now he's having to deal with that all over again when he had a connection with his child. If that was me, I would probably be bawling my eyes out. Will you get that? Did Sam get one on him? And I didn't notice. There's so many thumbnail opportunities, I don't know which one to use. Probably this one. One of the most impactful ones, I feel. Look at that, they're not aging. So I guess the Death Stranding is over. Even though there were BTs right over there. I don't know how that works personally, but I'm sure there's some lore explaining that. Is that the end now? Yeah. I don't think there's anything else post-credit. Yeah, that's the game though. I'm quite tired and some of the characters put me on an emotional roller coaster. But yeah, like, I wonder what you guys thought of it. So, it's definitely unique, like you won't get an experience like this elsewhere. There's definitely some flaws though, like with Die Hardman's character. Until the end, that's the only part that matters, but before then, he's so useless, essentially. Like, called in just to remind you he existed, essentially. And saying the most annoying thing was like, yes, I know I gotta do this. Stop reminding me. Stop calling me every fucking 5 minutes. I know that's an over-exaggeration. Probably heard like 10 minutes of his voice throughout the 20 or so hours of playing in the middle of the game. and then some of the monologues which they had put in and recorded were gadgets that you knew what they were fucking about. Like heating pads. Yes, I know they could warm my body up. But yeah, like, every one of those things, unless like you're one of those people that always needs high octane dopamine receptors firing at every fucking millisecond, this game is not going to be for you. This is a game for more, frankly, more mature audiences. I hate to say it, but like that's my thoughts on these kind of games. Like when they're not games where they're slow and people criticize them for it, it's like, oh, there's no substance in the game and all this. It's like, yeah, you got a point, but I mean, the effort for this game is what makes the ending more impactful. It's not like any other Sony's exclusives, like, I mean, Spider-Man, God of War, Kota Hoshino, but I feel like that's a bit of an exception compared to the rest. Like, they're like essentially movies, and I'm pretty sure the ending of these games, I know Spider-Man because I know I played that one, but God of War, but all these endings, they don't feel impactful to the point where it's just like, could have they been a movie? Yes. Could have this been a movie? If Kojima was willing to do what Eastern directors do, where they record like a 15-hour movie, or in this case it'd be more like 20, just so then the ending gets that emotion across. Because even then it's like, in a movie sense it would make sense because you're a third character, you're the third person perspective. Well, this, you was Sam, so slogging through all that to end up in that position felt more impactful compared to if it was a movie. You would have felt like, I slogged through all this just to watch him get that kind of end result, and they've done that in like an hour and a half. So I'd argue that this game makes more sense as a game because of those factors. After all, part of the reason why games are different from movies, because you're the one in control and you're essentially the one that's being transported into the body of the character you're controlling. So when the entire point of it is to try and make you feel those emotions, or feel like you're the one that's getting rewarded, or having a growth, like some sort of growth narrative, I guess, for lack of a better term, then a game is better. If you just want something which has a good story, good flashy visuals, or good characters, then why can't it be a movie? It's got to have more substance for it to be a game. Whether that's how it's paced, how it's written, or how it's played is. That's why God of War I am not interested in. That's why God of War Ragnarok and 2018's God of War I'll never touch as a game. I don't like lackluster RPGs to begin with, especially those that can't be modded. That's why you can make an argument for Bethesda's Fallout and Elder Scrolls, because at least those you could mod, even though half of them are shallow, especially Oblivion onward. Oblivion started to get shallow, but still had some more in-depth RPG mechanics. But things like God of War, they just had to ring because they needed a genre of gameplay to work, and button masher slash QTEs was our friend Ben. It's like as my friend said, he doesn't like to go into the old ones because the button quick time events, but to me it makes no sense because he's played games and enjoyed games with QTEs, so why is God of War Trilogy an exception? And as well as that, there's QTE games where they do it just because it's the current trend, and they want players to stay more in the action, like Chris Redfield punching a boulder. And then you have God of War where you're burn mashing while you're gouging the eyes out of a fucking god. Which one sounds more like fitting for QTE? But yeah, there's not much else I can really say, and as far as I know, this is all the credits are. So I'm gonna let this play and give my eyes a rest. And I've got 4 hours of video to compress and edit. Again, it's going to be very lightly edited. The only thing that's going to be edited is traveling from A to B with any empty bits, and that only mostly is revolved at the beginning of the episode. So that concludes Stranding. If you are interested in this game, why not pick her up and do more than I did? After all, the entire game's story is about helping each other. Although in reality you could help others more instead of putting 20 to 30 hours into a game. It's your call though. It's your life, not mine. After all, life is there to be experienced after all. Which I think is another thing that this game tried to say. Or they could have said, but didn't do much in saying it. But yeah, thank you all for watching though. I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope the music helped introduce you to someone new. Like who's playing right now. She has a nice voice. Thank you all for watching. I think that's the first time I said it. If you're lucky you did. Sorry you knew. And I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Goodbye and take care. Oh, and there's all the music. A lot of times with people, they even had Bring Me the Horizon doing a song, Ludens. Yeah, that'll wait up. See you in the next episode.
Louise.